Some of the best from this year's second major will meet the challenge of the 2011 U.S. Open venue.
Welcome to PGA Tour Today, presented by MasterCard.
Last time we saw Congressional Country Club, Rory McIlroy was making the sixth toughest course on the PGA Tour in 2011 look like a breeze, recording a winning 16 under par score. Well, from early reports, Congressional is setting up to be just as tough of a test, and with the AT&T National field stacked with 11 major champions, 2 of the top 4 in FedEx Cup standings, and 9 previous winners from 2012, this should be a fantastic showdown from just outside the nation's capital. It's no surprise that a lot of people are interested in how the 2009 AT&T National champion Tiger Woods will perform this week. This will be Woods' first start since putting himself in contention at the U.S. Open until a lackluster weekend left him in a tie for 21st. But it's been a strong season for Woods, who won twice, most recently at Memorial, where he claimed his 73rd victory, tying Jack Nicklaus for second on the all-time list. Woods will be teeing off with the defending champion Nick Watney, who made this event one of 2 victories in 2011, and it looks like he could be close to breaking down the door for the first time in 2012 with 2 top 10s so far this season. Rounding out the past champions grouping is 2007 winner here, KJ Choi. The 3 tee off on Thursday at 12:50 p.m. Eastern. This season has been chock full with stories of redemption and comebacks, and if anyone is looking to continue that trend, it has to be Jim Furyk. Furyk will be making his first start since the heartbreaking final holes of the U.S. Open, and he'll be looking to bounce back and claim his first victory in 2 years at a course and tournament where he has performed well in the past. From 2007 to 2009, Furyk recorded 2 top 3 finishes and a tie for 7th at Congressional. Also headlining this week will be 2-time champion this season, Hunter Mahan, Dustin Johnson, who claimed victory in just his second start since returning from a knee injury at the FedEx St. Jude Classic, and 2012 Ryder Cup captain Davis Love III. Now for more on the Congressional course that may be playing even tougher than we saw last year, let's throw it out to Fred Albers and Dennis Paulson of SiriusXM PGA Tour Radio.
Hi, Amanda. Yeah, I think it is. I think this golf course may actually be playing harder this week for the AT&T than it did last year at the U.S. Open. Dennis, you were at the Open last year. What are your thoughts?
Absolutely. I think this golf course is going to play way more difficult. And I'm not even using my opinion. I'm talking to the players. Every one of them to a man says the golf course is more difficult. There's much more rough. The greens are firmer. The green speed should be similar as the week goes on. They're going to have to put water on this golf course as it heats up through the week. They're going to have to put water on these bent grass greens.
Now, the difference I notice is the rough. Last year there was a heat wave in the Washington, D.C. area and actually made the rough thin out. It wilted. The rough has plenty of life here this week.
The players are saying it's brutal. You've got to hit it in the fairways this week. You're not trying to hit it in the rough to take spin off the ball because there was so much backspin the players dealt with at the U.S. Open. Here it's firm and fast. Just depends upon how hot it gets over the weekend. I look for scoring to be very high the first couple rounds. May get a little better on the weekend as they have to add water to the golf course.
Amanda, 100-degree temperatures expected here this week. We'll have all the coverage on PGA Tour Radio, SiriusXM. Our broadcast begins at noon Eastern time on Thursday. Amanda?
Thanks, guys. You can catch live Round 1 action on Golf Channel on Thursday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern. And of course, PGATour.com has your breaking news on the Tour Report and the only live leaderboard around. And also a quick announcement. The PGA Tour announced on Wednesday that the internet company Web.com has become the umbrella sponsor of the former Nationwide Tour with a 10-year agreement. The Web.com Tour's United Leasing Championship begins on Thursday in Evansville, Indiana, and all 4 rounds can be seen on Golf Channel.
PGA Tour Today is presented by MasterCard, which invites you to play like a PGA Tour player at select TPC courses. MasterCard is a proud sponsor of the PGA Tour.